There was good sport at his making, and the horse son must be acknowledged. Do you know this noble gentleman, Edmund? My lord of Kent. Remember him hereafter as my honorable friend. My services to your lordship. I must love you and see you now you get it. Attend the Lord of Russia, Gloucester. Shot, my lord.
Meantime.
We shall express our darker purpose. Give me my map then. Know that we have divided in three our kingdom. My daughter, tell me, since now we will divest us both of rule, interest, territory, cares of state, which of you shall we say doth love us most? That we our largest bounty makes, and where nature doth with merit shine.
Sir, I love you more than words can yield the matter. Beyond what is valued, rich or rare, as much as child e'er loved or father found. Love that makes breath poor and speech unable, beyond all manner of so much. I love you. What shall Cordelia do? Love and be silent.
All these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forests and Champlain fields and rushing rivers and wide-skirted meads, we make thee lady. What says our second daughter, our dearest Reagan, wife, Cornwall? Speak.
Sir, I am made of self-same metal that my sister is, and prize me at her worth. In my true heart, I find she means my very deed of love. Only she comes too short that I profess myself an enemy to all other joys that the most precious sperm sense possesses, and find I am alone to listen to your highness's love.
Then poor Cordelia. And yet not so. For I am sure that my love's more richer than my tongue.
To thee thine hereditary ever remains this. And like canvas. Now, our joy. The last, never least. What could you say to draw a third more opulent than your sister?
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more nor less.
Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest it may mar your fortunes.
Good my lord, you have begot me, bred me, loved me, and I return those duties back as are right fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love my father all? Haply, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand shall take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to say I love my father all.
Goes thy heart with this?
Aye, good my lord.
So young and so untender.
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth, then, be thy dower. I hereby disclaim all my paternal care and hold thee as a stranger to my heart and me as my sometime daughter.
Good, my liege.
Peace, Kent. Come not between the dragon and his wrath. I had loved her most and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery. Hence and avoid my sight. Call Russia, Cornwall, Albany with my two daughters. Digest this third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her.
Good my lord, what wilt thou do, old man? Think'st thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? To plainness honor down when majesty stoops to folly.
Out of my sight.
See better, Lear, and let me still remain the true plank of thine
Oh,
eye.
vassal, miscreant!
Forbear!
Reverse thy doom, or whilst I can vent clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee, thou doest
Hear me, recreant. On thine allegiance, hear me. Since thou hast thought to make us break our vow, to come between our sentence and our power, 5 days do we allot thee, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy beddish trunk be found, the moment is thy death. Away!
Fare thee well, king. Freedom lives hence, and banishment is here.
Here's Russia, my noble lord. My lord of Russia, we address to you who hath rivaled in our daughter's love. When she was dear to us, we did hold her so, but now her price is fallen. Sir, there she stands. Will you, with those infirmities she owes, unfriended, new adopted to our hate, dowered with our curse, and strangered with our oath, take her or leave her? So I would not from your love make such a stray to match you where I hate, therefore beseech you to direct your liking a more worthier way.
She is herself a dowry. My fairest Cordelia, the darkmost, rich and poor. Thee and thy virtues here I seize upon. Be it lawful I take up what's cast away.
Thou hast her, Russia. Let her be thine. For we have no such daughter, and never shall see that face of hers again. Therefore be gone without our grace.
Gods, 'tis strange that from their cold neglect, my love should kindle to inflamed respect. Not all the droops of drunken Moscow can buy this unprized, precious maid of me, yeah? Yeah, that? Come here. Take. Oh. Take. Yeah, mine. That's mine. Say goodbye to your sisters.
I know you what you are, and like a sister, am most loath to call your faults as they are named. Use well our father. To your professed bosoms I commit them. But yet, stood I within his grace, I would prefer him to a better place. So farewell to you both.
Prescribe us not our duty.
Let your study be too content, your lord, who hath received you at fortune's alms. You have obedience scanted, and are well worth the want that you have wanted. Time shall unfold with plight and cunning hides, who covert faults at last with shame derides. Well may we prosper. Come now, good Sister, I think our father will hence tonight.
'Tis most certain, and with you, next month with us.
See how full of changes he is. He always loved our sister most.
'Tis the infirmity of his age. Such unconstant starts are we like to have from them as this is hence banishment.
Pray you, let us sit together. If this ability of...
We
Let
will
us-
further thank God.
Yes, we must go, and in the heat!
Okay.
Thou nature art my goddess, to thy laws my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of customs, to permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother? Why, bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, and my shape is true, as honest madam's issue. Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love is to the bastard Edmund as to the legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed, my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow, I illegitimate. Now, God, stand up for bastards.
Kent banished thus, and Russia in color parted. Edmund, how now? What news?
So please your lordship, none.
What were you reading?
Nothing, my lord.
No. What needed then that terrible dispatch of it into your pocket? The quality of nothing hath not such need to hide itself. Let's see, come. If it be nothing, I shall not need spectacles.
I beseech you, sir, pardon me. It is but a letter from my brother. I find it not fit for your looking.
Let's see, let's see.
For my brother's justification, he wrote this as an essay or taste of my virtue.
This policy and reverence of age makes the world bitter to the best of our times. I begin to find an idle and fond bondage in the oppression of aged tyranny, who sways not as it hath power, but as it is suffered. If our father would sleep till I waked him, you should enjoy half his revenue and live the beloved of your brother, Edgar. Oh, conspiracy! Sleep till I waked him, you should enjoy half his revenue. My son, Edgar. Had he a hand to write this? A heart and brain to breed it in?
If the matter were good, my lord, I durst swear it were his, but in respect of that, I fain think it were not.
Villain, his very opinion in the text. Abhorrent villain, unnatural, detested, brutish villain. Worse than brutish. Go, sirrah, seek him, I'll apprehend him. Abominable villain, where is he?
Why, I do not well know, my lord. If it please your lordship to suspend your indignation against my brother till you can derive from him better testimony of his intent, I shall place you where you will hear us confer of this, and by an auricular assurance, have your satisfaction without any further delay than this very evening.
He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is not, sure. I shall seek him, sir, presently, convey the matter as I find means, and acquaint you with all.
Find out this villain, Edmund. It shall lose thee nothing. Do it carefully.
This is the excellent foppery of the world. Edgar and Pat, he comes like the catastrophe of old comedy. Up, my view is melancholy. Edgar! Edgar! Edgar!
How now, brother Edmund? What serious contemplation are you in?
When saw you my father last?
Why, the night gone by.
Found you no displeasure in him by word or countenance?
None at all.
Bethink yourself wherein you may have offended. Think yourself wherein you may have offended him, and at my entreaty forbear your presence till some little time have qualified the heat of his displeasure.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That's my fear. I pray you, have a continent forbearance till the spite of his rage goes slower, and, as I say, retire with me to my lodgings, where I shall fitly bring you to hear my lord speak. I pray you go. There's my key. There's my key. If you do stir abroad, go armed.
Armed, brother.
Brother, I advise you to the best, go armed.
Shall I give you a knock?
I do serve you in this business. A credulous father, and brother noble, whose nature is so far from doing harms that he suspects none, on whose foolish honesty my practices ride easy. I see the business. Let me, if not by birth, have lands by wit, all with me's meat that I can fashion fit.
By day and night he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes into one gross crime or another, which sets us all at odds. I will not be judged. I will not speak to him and say I am sick. He's coming, madam. I hear him. Idle old man that still would manage those
those authorities he hath given away. Now, by my life, old fools are made babes again, and must be used with checks and flatteries when they are seen as abused. Remember what I tell you.
Well, madam.
I'll write straight to my sister to hold my course. Prepare for dinner.
Now, banished Kent, if thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned, thy master whom thou lovest may find thee full of labors.
Let me not stay and talk for dinner. Go get it ready. Oh no, what art thou?
A very honest-hearted fellow, and as poor as the king.
Thou art as poor for a subject as he is for a king. Thou art poor enough. What wouldst thou?
Service.
Dost thou know me, fellow?
No, sir, but you have that in your countenance which I would fain call master.
And what's that?
Authority.
Follow me. I'll love thee. If I like thee no less after dinner, I'll not part from thee yet. Dinner? Ho! Where's my knave, my fool? You, Sorrel. Where's my dog?
So please you.
Lord pulls back to me. Where is my fool? I think the world's asleep. Why didn't he sleep back when I told him? Tell my daughter I would speak with her! You, sir. Come hither, sir. Who am I, sir?
My lady's father.
My lady's father. My lord's name, you horse and dog, you slave, you cur!
I am none of these things, my lord. I beseech you, pardon me.
Look at me, you rascal!
I will not be struck, my lord.
No, nor trick neither, you face. Come, sir. Arise, away.
Ah. I thank thee, fellow. Thou love thee. How now, my pretty maid, what do thou?
I marvel what kin thou and thy daughters are. They'll have me whipped for lying. They'll have me whipped for speaking true, and sometimes I am whipped for holding my peace. I had rather be any kind of thing than a fool. And yet, I would not be thee.
How now, daughter? What makes that frontlet on? Methinks thou art too much ablaze in the frown.
Oh, thou wast a pretty fellow, and thou hadst no need to care for her frowning. I am better than thou art now. Thou art nothing. I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. As you are old and reverend, you should be wise. Here do you keep 100 knights and squires, men so disordered, so debauched and bold that this our court, infected with their manners, make it more like a tavern or a brothel than a graceful palace. The shame itself doth speak for instant remedy.
Darkness and devil, saddle my horses, call my train together, degenerate bastard, I'll not trouble thee, yet have I left a
You
daughter.
strike my people, you disordered rabble, make servants of their betters!
I praise.
Sir, be patient, my lord. I am guiltless as I am ignorant of what hath moved
It may be
you.
so, my lord. Here, nature, here, dear goddess, here. Suspend thy purpose if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. Into her womb convey sterility, turn all her mother's pains and benefits to laughter and contempt, that she may know how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Yet have I left a daughter who I am sure is kind and comfortable. When she shall hear this of thee, with her nails she'll flay thy wolfish visage. Thou shalt see that I'll regain that shape thou thinkst I've cast off forever. Thou shalt, I warrant thee.
Do you mark that, my lord?
I
cannot be so partial, Goneril, to the great love I bear you.
'Tis politic and safe to let him keep at point 100 nights. Yes, that on every dream, each buzz, each fancy, each complaint is like, He-Man God is doted with their powers and hold our lives in mercy!
Oh, well, you may fear too far.
Well, safer than trust too far. Watchfulness and course of yours, though I condemn not, yet under pardon. You are much more tasked with want of wisdom than praise for a harmful mildness.
How far your eyes may pierce, I cannot tell. Striving to better, oft we mar what's well.
Will you, for the author of this letter, ignore, acquaint him no further than but with curiosity out of the letter? Then if thou be not free, I shall be there before you.
My lord, I will not sleep till I have delivered your letter.
There's a lot of women out there that demand that the husband act like the wife. And there's a lot of husbands that listen to the, I should forget myself, some kind of father. See, my horse is ready. Yes, indeed. I'm really a great hashtag father, but certain things you do and certain things you don't. Monster regret it.
If thou wert my fool, I'd have thee beaten for being old before thy time.
How's that?
Thou shouldst not have been old till thou hadst been wise.
Well, let me not be mad. Not mad, sweet heavens. Give me a temper, I'll not be mad. Come.
The Duke be here tonight? The better, best. This weaves itself perforce into my business. Brother, a word. Descend. Brother, I say. Brother! My father watches. Oh, sir, fly this place. Intelligence is given where you are hid. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither.
I'm sure on it. Not a word.
I hear my father coming. Pardon me, in cunning I must
Oh
draw
my
sword.
God! Oh my God!
Ah, seem to defend yourself. Fly, brother. Some blood on me would beget opinion. Father, father! Oh, gosh! Oh, now, Edmund! Where's the villain? Fled that way, sir, but by no longer...
Go after! By no means what?
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship. But when I told him against patricides to all their thunders bend, seeing how loathly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose, in fell motion with his prepared sword, charges my unprovided body, lances mine arm, and full suddenly he fled.
Let him fly far. Not in this land shall he remain uncaught. The noble Duke, my master, comes tonight. By his authority I will proclaim it, that he which finds him shall deserve our thanks, bringing the murderous coward to the stake. He that conceals him, death. Hark! The Duke's vibrations! The Duke will come here tonight, and I promise you, my boy, by your means I shall make thee king.
How now, my noble friend? Since I came hither, which I could call but now, I've heard strange news. If it be true, all vengeance comes too short, which can pursue the offender. How doth my lord?
Ah, my old heart is cracked. It's cracked.
What? Did my father's godson seek your life? He whom my father named? Your Edgar? Was he not companion with the righteous knights that tend upon my father?
He was of that consort.
I have this present evening been written by my sister. If it be true, my God, all vengeance comes too short.
Shorty dragon.
Edmund, I hear you have shown your father a childlike office.
'Twas my duty, sir.
Is he pursued?
Aye, my good lord.
If he be taken, he shall never more be taken.
honor. Make your own decision how in my strength you please. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience doth this moment so much commend itself, it shall be ours. Natures of such deep trust we shall much need.
I shall serve you, sir.
For him I thank your grace. You know not why we came to visit.
Thus out of season, red and dark-eyed night, noble Gloucester, we must have use of your advice. Our father he hath writ, so hath my sister of differences. Oh, good old friend, caress.
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for?
A knave, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a base, beggarly, filthy, lily-livered knave, a whoreson, glass-gazing, super-serviceable, finical rogue, one trunk inheriting slave, and the son and heir of a mongrel bitch, one whom I will beat into clamorous whining.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou to rail on one that is neither known of thee nor knows thee.
Why, what a brazen-faced harlot art thou to deny thou knowest me? Is it 2 days ago that I tripped up thy heels and beat thee before the king? Draw, you rogue!
Away, I have nothing to do with thee.
Hey! Weapons! Arms! What's the matter here?
Keep peace upon your lives, he dies that strikes again. What is the matter?
And in the fleshment of his dread exploit, drew on me here again.
Fetch forth the stocks. I'll show you, you stubborn knave, you reverend braggart. Sir, we'll teach you.
I am too old to learn. Call not more stocks for me. I serve the king, on whose employment I was sent here. That shall do small respect to stock in his messenger.
Fetch forth the stocks, there he shall sit till noon.
Till noon? Till night, my lord, and all night too.
Why, madam, if I were your father's dog, you would not use me so.
Oh, being his knave, I will.
Let me beseech your grace not to do so. His fault is much, and the good king, his master, will check him for it.
My sister may take it much more worse than to have her gentleman abused, assaulted for following her affairs. Put in his legs.
No.
Come on, my lord, away.
I am sorry for thee, friend. 'Tis the duke's pleasure, whose disposition all the world will not be rubbed nor stopped.
I heard myself proclaimed, and by the happy hollow of a tree escaped the hunt. No port is free, no place that guard and most unusual vigilance does not attend my taking. Whilst I am free, I will preserve myself, and am bethought to take the basest and most poorest shape that ever penury in contempt of man brought near to beast, my face all grime with filth. Ugh. Blanket my loins, elbow my hair in knots, and with this horrible object. Thank you. With this horrible object. Thank you. Brought near to beast. Oh, poor Turley God. Poor Tom. That's something yet. Edgar, I nothing am.
Tis strange that they should so depart from home and not send back my messenger.
Hail to thee, noble master!
What's he that has so much thy place mistook to send thee here?
It is both he and she, your son and daughter.
No,
Yes,
no, I say.
I say yes.
No, they durst not.
Yes, they
No,
have.
they durst not. They would not, could think you are? Fetch my servants from the stocks, Gloucester. Reagan, thy sister's not. Oh, Reagan, she hath tied sharp tooth on kindness like a vulture. Here.
Oh, sir. You're old, and nature in you stands on the very verge of her confine. You should be ruled and led by some discretion. That discerns your state better than you, yourself. I pray you that to our sister you do make return. Say you have wronged her, sir.
Return to her and 50 men dismissed? No, I never. Reagan, she had the baby of half my train. Was stuck black upon me, struck me with her tongue most serpent-like upon the very heart. All the stored vengeances of heaven fall on her top, strike her young bones and infect her beauty.
Fly, sir, fly. Bless God, so will you wish on me when the rash mood is on?
Oh, Reagan, I shall never have my curse. Thou better knowest the offices of nature, bond of childhood, dues of gratitude, and acts of courtesy. Why, half the kingdom hast thou not forgot wherein I feared thou? Out, varlet, from my sight!
What means your grace?
Who stalks my servant? Reagan, I would hope thou didst not know. Oh, heavens, who comes here? Art not ashamed to look upon this beard?
How have I offended? All's not offense that indiscretion finds in dotage terms so.
How came my man in the stocks?
I sent him there, sir. But his disorders deserved much less advancement.
Did you?
You will return and sojourn with my sister. Dismissing half your train, come then to me.
Never, Reagan. Return with her? No, I'd rather abjure all rules and prefer to rage against the enmity of the air. Return with her. Forbid me first to be slave and sumter to this detested groom.
At your choice, sir.
Oh, I prithee, daughter, do not make me mad. We'll no more speak, no more see one another, but yet thou art my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or rather, thou art a disease that's in my flesh. Thou art a boil, a plague sore, an embossed carbuncle in my corrupted blood. But I'll not shy thee. I can be patient. I can stay with Reagan. I have my 100 nights.
Not altogether so. What is it not well? What need 50 nights? Should you need of more?
Why not you, my lord? Receive attendance from those she calls servants or from mine.
Why not? If then they chance to slack you, we could control them. If you will come with me. For now I spy a danger, I entreat you, bring but 5 and 20. To no more will I give place or notice.
I gave you all.
And in good time you gave it.
I'll go with thee. By 50 I double her 5 and 20, and thou art twice her love.
What need you 5 and 20, 10 or 5, to follow you to a house where twice so many have command to tend you?
What need one?
Is it not the need? Man's basest beggars are in the poorest things superfluous. Allow nature not more than nature needs. Man's life is cheap as beast. Thou art a lady. If only to go warm or gorgeous. Nature needs not what thou gorgeous wearest, which scarcely keeps thee warm, but for true need. Oh, heavens! Give me that patience. Patience I need, and let not women's weapons, water drops stain my man's cheeks. Oh, you unnatural hands! I will have such revenges on you that I'll... What the world? What they are yet I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth! Oh, you think I'll weep? No! I have full cause of weeping! But this heart shall break into 100,000 flaws, or ere I'll weep! Oh, fool, I should go mad!
That's the world's shining light of democracy. Black dog. I think sometimes we can disagree with the facts. If I could stand in the middle of this
Let us draw. Will be a storm. 'Tis his own blame. Hath he much from rest and much needs taste his folly.
Alas, the night comes on and the bleak winds do sorely ruffle. For many miles about there's scarce a bush.
Oh, sir. To willful men, the injuries that they themselves procure must be their schoolmasters. Shut up the doors. He's attended by a desperate train.
Shut up the doors, my lord. It's a wild night. My Reagan counsel well.
Sir! Sir! I know you!
rage. Flow, rumble my belly full. Spit fire, spout rain, for neither rain, wind, thunder, fire are my daughters. I taxed on you, you elements with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom. Called you children, you owe me no subscription, therefore let fall. Here I stand, your slave, a poor, weak, infirm, and despised old man. Oh, tis foul.
Alas, sir, are you here?
I am a man more sinned against than sinning.
Black bareheaded. My lord, hard by here is a hovel. Some friendship will it lend you against the tempest. Repose you there, whilst out of this hard house return, and force their scanted courtesy.
My wits begin to turn. Oh no. How dost thou art cold? I am cold myself. Come to your hovel. Yes, and there will rest us. Oh! Poor fool and knave. I am some part left in my heart that yet sorrow. Alack, Edmund, I like not this unnatural dealing. When I desired their leave that I might pity him, they took from me the use of my own house, charged me on pain of their perpetual displeasure, neither to speak for him, entreat for him, nor any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Go to, say you nothing. There's a division betwixt the dukes, and the worse matter for that. I have received a text this night. 'Tis dangerous to be spoken. These injuries the king now bears will be revenged home. There's part of a power already, but we must incline to the king. I will seek him. Go you and maintain talk with the duke. If he asks for me, I am ill and gone to bed. Though I die for it, as no less is threatened me, the old king, my master, must be relieved. Edmund, pray, be careful.
This courtesy shall the Duke instantly know, and of that letter too. This seems a fair deserving, and shall grant me that which my father loses, no less than all. The younger rises when the old doth fall.
Really get thee and seek thine own comfort after. This storm will not permit me to think on things that would hurt me more. That I'll go with. That fool. Get you in first with houseless conscience. I'll pray and then I'll sleep.
It's a spirit! This is Dave's portal! Who is there? Ruggles there in the stall! Come forth!
Away! The foul fiend vexes me. Through the sharp hawthorn blows the cold wind. Oh, come, go to thy cold bed and warm thee.
Hast thou given all to thy two daughters, and art thou come to this?
Who gives anything to poor Tom? Do poor Tom some charity, whom the foul fiend vexes. There could I have him again. There could I have him again.
What have his
There.
daughters brought into this pass? Could thou save nothing? Didst thou give them all? Nay, he reserved a room. All the plagues that hang in this pendulous air light upon thy daughters.
But, sir, he hath no daughter.
Oh, death, traitor, nothing could have produced man as it alone is but his unkind God.
The snakes were wrong, fools and madmen.
What hast thou?
A serving man, proud and hard in mind, who swore as many oaths as I spake words, and broke them in the face of sweet heaven, light of ear, bloody of hand, lion in gray, wolf in greediness, dog in madness. Let not the creaking of your shoes, nor the rustling of silk, betray your heart to woman. Keep your hand out of brackets, your foot out of brothels. Keep thy pen from lenders' books, and defy the foul fiend.
Is man no more than this? Consider him well. Thou worm, no silk, the beast, no hide, the sheep, no wool, and the cats, no perfume. But thou art the thing itself. Unaccommodated man is no more but that bare forked beast which now you are. Off, you lendings, come on, buttons.
Prithee, sir, be contented.
No. Keep your clothes on.
Fire!
My duty cannot suffer to obey in all your daughter's hard commands. Yet have I ventured to come and seek you out and bring you where both fire and food is ready. Oh, God. No. First let me talk with this philosopher. What was your study?
How to kill vermin and to defy the fiends!
Or kill him once more to go. His wits begin to unsettle.
Canst thou blame him? His daughters seek his death. Ah, that good Kent, he said it would be thus. Poor banished man. Thus the king grows mad. I'll tell thee, friend, I am almost mad myself. I had a son, now outlawed from my blood. He sought my life, but lately, very late, I loved him, friend. No father his son dearer. Truth to tell thee, the grief hath almost crazed my wits. What a night's this, I do beseech your grace. Cry your mercy, sir. Noble philosopher.
My lord, this way.
I'll have my revenge ere I depart this house. I now perceive it was not altogether your brother's evil disposition that made him seek his death, but a provoking merit set a work by a remarkable badness within himself.
This is the letter he spoke of, which approves him an intelligent party to the advantages of Russia. Ah, heavens, that this treason were not, or not I, the detector.
True or false, it hath made thee Earl of Gloucester. Set forth and find thy father that he may be ready for our apprehension.
Instantly.
Pluck out his eyes.
Go speedily to my lord your husband. Show him this letter. The army of Russia has landed. Seek out the villain Gloucester.
Farewell, sweet lord, and see you.
Well, it may not pass upon his life without a form of judgment. Yet,
My lord of Gloucester hath gone with him towards Dover, where they boast to have well-armed friends.
Villain Gloucester. Who's there, the villain? Grateful fox is he. Binds fast his corky arms.
What need, your graces? Good, my friends, consider you are my guests. Do me no foul play, friends.
Bind him, I say.
Hi. Hi!
Filthy traitor.
To this chair, bind him. Come, sir. What letters have you laid from Russia? Oh, what confederacy have you laid footed in this kingdom?
To whose hands have you sent the lunatic king?
I have a letter guessingly set down, which came from one that's of a neutral heart, and not from one opposed.
Cunning.
False!
Wherefore hast thou sent the king?
To Dover.
Wherefore to Dover? Was thou not charged at peril?
Wherefore to Dover? Let him first answer that.
Wherefore to Dover, sir?
Because I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes, nor thy fierce sister and his anointed flesh stick boorish veins. But I shall see the winged vengeance overtake such children.
See it shalt thou never. Fellow, hold this chair. Upon his eyes I'll set my foot.
None of the other two!
Lest it seem more prevented. Oh, dark and comfortless. Where's my son?
unsubstantial air that I embrace, the wretch that thou hast blown unto thy worst owes nothing to thy blast. But who comes here? My father. Oh, world, oh, world, that thy strange mutations make us hate thee.
Away! Get thee away!
Alack, sir, you cannot see your way.
I have no way, and therefore want no eyes. I stumbled when I saw. Oh, Edgar! The food of thy abused father's wrath! Might I but live to see thee in my touch, I'd say I had eyes again.
How now? Who's there? Tis poor Mad Tom.
Madman and beggar too.
Get thee gone. If for my sake thou wilt o'ertake the sense of my Lord Twain in the way toward Dover, do it for ancient love.
Alack, sir, he is mad.
'Tis the time's plague when madmen lead the blind. Do as I bid thee, or rather do thy pleasure. Above the rest, be gone.
Come on't what will.
Come hither, fellow.
And yet I must, lest the sweet eyes they bleed.
Knowest thou the way to Dover?
Aye, master.
There's a cliff, whose high and bending head looks fearfully in the confined deep. Bring me but to the very brim of it, and I'll repair the misery thou dost bear with something rich about me. From that place I shall no leading need.
Give me thy arm. Poor Tom shall lead thee.
Our mild husband not met us on the way. Now where's your master?
Madam, within. I told him of the army that had landed. He smiled at it. I told him you were coming. His answer was the worst.
It is the cowish terror of his own spirit. He'll not feel wrongs which tie him to an answer.
Back, Edmund, to my brother. Hasten his army and conduct his powers. I must change arms at home. This trusty servant shall pass between us. Yours in the ranks of death. Decline this head. This kiss, if it durst speak. This kiss, if it durst speak, send thy spirits up into the air, conceive and farewell, my most dear Gloucester. To thee a woman's services are due.
Madam, here comes my lord.
I heard the whistle.
You are not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face. What have you done? Tigers, not daughters. What have you performed? A father and a gracious aged man.
Milk-leather man that bearest the cheek for blows. Where is thy drum? Russia spreads its banners in our noiseless land. With plumed helms, our slayer makes threats, whilst thou sittest stillest and cries, "Alack, why does he so?" Thou changed, self-covered thing. Where's my fitness to let my hands obey my blood? For they are apt enough to dislocate and tear thy flesh and bone. Marry your man. However, thou art a fiend. A woman's shape doth chill thee. Marry your manhood now.
Oh my good lord! The Duke of Cornwall's dead! Slain, going to put out the other eye of Gloucester. Gloucester's eye! Amongst them fell Cornwall dead. A harmful stroke. This shows you are above, you justicers, that these are nether crimes so speedily to venge. But oh, poor Gloucester!
Is the Queen any demonstration of grace? Sure. Yes. Well, sir, the poor distressed
marching hitherward.
Oh, 'tis known before. Our preparation stands in expectation of them. Oh, my dear father, it is thy business that I go about. Therefore, great Russia, my mourning and important tears have pitied. No blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, dear love, and our aged father's right. Soon may I hear and see him.
Why should she write to Edmund? Might not you transport her purposes by word? Let me unseal the letter.
Madam, I had rather not.
I know that my sister does not love her husband. I'm sure of that. And at her late being here, she gave strange and most speaking looks to noble Edmund. Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient is he for my hand than for my sister's. Therefore, I pray you give me this. And when my mistress hears thus much from you, I pray you desire recall her wisdom to her. And if you chance to hear of the lunatic king, preferment falls on him that cuts it off. So fare you well. Up here, sir. There you go. Give me your hand. Oh, there it is. Here's the place. Yes, just a little bit further. Oh. Yes. Stand still.
How fearful and dizzy 'tis to cast one's eyes so low. You are now within a foot of the extreme verge. For all beneath the moon would I not leap upright.
Let go my hand. Bid me farewell and let me hear thee going.
Why I do trifle thus with his despair is done to cure it.
Oh, you mighty gods! This world I do renounce, and in your sight shake patiently my great affliction off. If Edgar live, oh, bless him! Now, fellow, fare thee well.
Alive or dead? Oh, you, sir! Friend! Hear you, sir! Speak! Oh, this might be past indeed. Yet here abides. What are you, sir?
Away and let me die!
Speaks thou, bleats not, art sound, and 10 masts each make not the height which thou hast perpendicularly fallen. Thy life's a miracle. Speak yet again.
Have I fallen or no?
Oh, yes, sir. From the dread summit of this chalky bourne, look up a height.
Alack, I have no eyes.
Oh, give me your arm. Oh, up. Oh, up. So. Oh, Lois, feel you your legs. You stand.
Too well, too well.
This is above all strangeness. Upon the crown of the cliff, what thing was that which parted from you?
Poor unfortunate beggar.
As I stood here below, I took it for some fiend. Therefore, thou happy father, think that the gods who make honors of men's impossibilities have preserved thee.
I do remember now. Henceforth, I'll bear affliction till it do cry out itself, enough, and to die. That thing you speak of, I took it for a man. He led me to that place. Hello?
They're free and patient
Has
thoughts.
become so powerful that I can actually
know
make
that voice.
my enemies tell the truth. Robert Pattinson should not take back Kristen Stewart. He cheated on her like a dog. We'll do it again. Mark my words. I, at every inch a king, I pardon that man's life. What was that crime? Adultery? Thou shalt not die for adultery. No, let copulation thrive. For Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to him than any of my daughters got between the lawful sheets. If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Hey, look at my hands. Are they small hands? And Rubio talked about my hands. He said, if they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you, there's no problem. I guarantee you. I will build a great wall along our southern border. And I will build it very inexpensively, and I will make Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words. Yes, you will. If I were running the view, I'd fire Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, I'd look her right in her fat, ugly face, and I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. Take this of me, who has the power to stop the accuser's mouth. Get thee glass eyes, and like a scurvy politician, seem to see the things that thou dost not. Oh, Hillary Clinton! If Hillary Clinton has to offer, is the woman's card. All right, she has nothing else to give. And frankly, if Hillary Clinton were a man, I don't think she'd get 5% of the vote. All Hillary Clinton has going for her is the woman's card. And the beautiful thing is, women don't like her. Oh, when Mexico sends its people, they're not sending the best. They're not sending you. They're bringing drugs, and they're bringing crime, and they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. The real story turns out to be surveillance and leakers find the leakers. This is the single greatest witch hunt in the history of American politics. My lord. What? A prisoner? No, I shall die bravely like a bridegroom. Come, I am a king!
And you are a royal one, and we obey
Hey, then there's life in it. If you get it, you shall get it with running!
Most happy, thou old unhappy traitor. Briefly thyself remember, the sword is out that must destroy thee. Wherefore, bold peasant, darest thou support a published traitor?
I know thee well, a serviceable villain, as duteous to the vices of thy mistress as badness would desire.
What, is he dead?
Come away, old man. Far off, methinks I hear the beaten drums. Come away, I'll bestow you with a friend.
restoration hang thy medicine on my lips. Let this kiss prepare those violent harms that my two sisters have in thy reverence made.
Where am I? Where have I been? I don't... Oh, fair daylight, I have been much abused.
Oh, sir, look
I would not swear these are my hands. Methinks I should know you and know this gentleman. I think now to be my daughter, Cornelia.
I am.
Oh, I didn't know thou dost not love me. Thy sisters have, as I remember, done me some wrong. You have some cause they have not.
No cause, my lord.
Oh. You must bear with me. Never in the history of American politics has a politician been so abused or mistreated. Oh, pray you, forget and forgive.
Will it please your highness the law?
Now, sweet lord, you know goodness I intend upon. Tell me the truth, but then speak the truth. Does thou not love my sister?
Oh, by mine honor, madam.
I had rather lose the battle than that sister should loosen him and me.
To both these sisters have I sworn my love, each jealous of the other as the stunger of the adder. Which of them shall I take?